Karen's severe penalty for bad behavior. Welcome back. Let's take a look at some situations where Karens went too far and paid a heavy price for their actions. Let's take a look at the shocking stories and the lessons we can learn from these experiences. In this first video, we're diving into a bizarre and thought-provoking incident that occurred at a Walmart, a situation that has sparked conversations about religious expression, racial bias, and security responses. This wasn't just a disturbance in a retail store, it was a window into larger societal issues. So let's break down what happened and explore the implications of the event. Watch religious Karen scares away Walmart shoppers. A video recorded on January 31st, 2024 that has recently gone viral. A woman whom we'll call Karen is seen causing quite a ruckus in a Walmart. This wasn't a normal shopping trip. Instead, it turned into a loud and public display of religious fanaticism. The woman, who appeared to be in her 50s, loudly proclaimed her beliefs and condemned those around her.
I am a hippie! I am a Jew! I'm a Jew! I'm a Jew and you better!
She repeatedly shouted that she was healthy, she was Jewish, and demanded that everyone serve God, or they would all go to hell. In the fully audible recording, her message was a mix of religious statements and harsh judgments.
Lord Jesus, or you're all gonna go to hell! You're a Christian? Why does he have a banger's mask? He looks like a druggie to me. You're all going to hell. You're not serving Jesus. You're not telling people about Jesus.
She repeatedly asserted her Jewish identity while also warning others of eternal damnation if they did not follow her interpretation of Christian teachings. The scene quickly escalated, with her shouting at both Walmart employees and customers, creating a confusing and uncomfortable atmosphere.
Well, put this on then. Well, you're all going to hell. Huh?
I'm telling you, Jesus exists.
I know he does.
Okay, then can you leave us alone? Because we don't want to deal with your... Thank you. Please leave.
Reactions from those present varied. Some shoppers appeared visibly upset, while others tried to avoid conflict altogether. But what was remarkable about this incident was not just the disturbance itself, but how Walmart's security and employees handled it.
No, I actually just washed my hands the other day.
Given the heightened nature of the situation, Walmart security intervened in a manner that one might expect. For a store with a zero-tolerance policy toward disorderly conduct and theft, their response was fairly restrained. In many cases, such disturbances would have resulted in immediate action, including eviction or even law enforcement intervention. Karen's harassment caused an uncontrolled disturbance at the Walmart, which put her in violation of Florida Statutes Chapter 870, Section 01. That section defines public disorder as conduct that causes a public disturbance, including fighting, brawling, or causing a major disturbance in a public area. These behaviors may include yelling, arguing, threatening, or engaging in acts of violence or destruction of property. If convicted, Karen could face up to 60 days in jail and a $500 fine, depending on the circumstances of the case. The camera zooms in on the front of a Walmart store in Melbourne, Florida. A text overlay reads, "Walmart scooter DUI, unbelievable arrest in Florida." On June 12, 2024, police responded to a report of an incident at a Walmart store in Florida. Police received descriptions from employees and customers at the Walmart of a man driving a self-driving cart while intoxicated and causing a disturbance among customers and the store. Witnesses reported that Gregory was not only driving the scooter normally, but also crashing into shelves, nearly colliding with other shoppers and causing a general disturbance. Not long after, the store employee decided it was time to call the authorities. Footage from a police body camera begins, showing police approaching the suspect. Gregory is seen sitting on a scooter. The man appears disoriented. Police quickly noticed something disturbing: an open bottle of vodka in his backpack.
So he's been here for about an hour, was driving around, and then got to the point where he's running into everything. And, yeah, he's not talking. We let us take his vitals, that's all.
You have an ID? Where's your ID?
It's
You gonna throw up?
All right, get your ID out.
Show me your ID, man.
Police were seen attempting to communicate with Gregory, who was unresponsive and struggling to answer questions. Police attempted to get Gregory to identify himself, but the suspect was uncooperative. His answers were jumbled, and he struggled to find his ID. Officers searched Gregory's backpack, discovering the bottle of vodka and other personal items. Officers quickly found Gregory's ID and confirmed his identity. They also discovered the bottle of vodka was leaking everywhere. The chaos of the situation became increasingly apparent.
You want me to leave them? Because we know these aren't yours. Is this your charger? Yeah? All right. What?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You live here? You live here? No? Is that your backpack?
Witnesses described a disturbing scene. Gregory was not only causing chaos in the store, but was also behaving inappropriately towards other shoppers, causing disorder and harassing women around him. His actions caused quite a stir. Gregory is seen being carried onto a stretcher by officers, struggling to comply. In order to get Gregory out of the store, the officers decide to use a stretcher. This does not go smoothly. Gregory is reluctant and disoriented, making things difficult.
Oh, he's leaving. No, no.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
Go get on the bed. Make this easier on yourself and go get on the bed for me. Greg, go get on the bed.
Let's go. Come on, spin around.
Let's go.
All right.
Sit back this way.
The camera shows Gregory being carried into the back of a patrol car. He is assisted by officers. Once outside, Gregory is placed in the back of a patrol car. Despite officers attempting to assist him, he remains uncooperative, further complicating the situation.
All right, my man, give me your other hand. No, stay there for a second. Stop moving. Hopping in the back seat with me.
All right. Come on. Mom, come on. Get
Pick up.
Yeah, but her main complaint wasn't chest training.
Watch your head. All right, Gregory, gotta have a seat.
There you go.
I held over more of Palm Day. Palm Day sucked. Where you did
All right, all the way in.
we still beat Roberta.
Scoot back. Come on, scoot back. Oh.
As Gregory is taken to the police station, an officer takes a moment to offer some advice. The officer suggests that seeking help through a rehab center could be a positive step for Gregory, emphasizing the need for support and change. At the police station, Gregory is asked to take a breathalyzer test. His condition clearly indicates that he is not capable of performing the test properly.
You want to provide a breath test?
Are you willing to provide a breath test for me? Where you blow into a machine? Aaron, are you willing to provide a breath test? Would you take that as a no? All right.
Ultimately, the police decided to charge him with DUI, refusal to take a sobriety test, disorderly intoxication, and an open container violation. In Florida Statutes, Chapter 316, Section 193, DUI is defined under Florida Statutes 316(93). This involves operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs to the extent that the person's normal faculties are impaired, or with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.8% or higher. Due to his impaired consciousness and difficulty completing a field sobriety test, Gregory was sentenced to 60 days in jail, a fine of up to $1,000, and up to 50 hours of community service. On November 12, 2023, a routine night shift for law enforcement became a vivid illustration of how some teenagers handle their first taste of serious consequences. This is the story of a night in a parking lot where the actions of a few led to unexpected consequences. In a dimly lit parking lot, 2 police officers were on patrol, their eyes scanning for any unusual activity. What they found was anything but normal. The officers noticed a group of teenagers acting suspicious.
Yes, you are. They can all go. You're being detained.
No, I'm gonna stay right the fuck here.
Public urination.
You have to be recording with me?
I've lost you. Come out from over there.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, I'm not going to argue this.
I'm not arguing.
You'll have a court date to go and contest it.
The police approached the group, their presence causing the teenagers' demeanor to change immediately. The carefree atmosphere quickly became tense. The teenagers were taken by surprise when the police began their usual questioning. In order to quickly grasp the situation, an officer interrogated the group with simple questions. Upon being asked, one of the teenagers faltered in his response that they were just having fun and that nothing had happened.
Do you have audio recording that we're doing that?
How drunk are you?
No, sir, I'm not. I'm just asking, do you have audio recording of me doing what you allegedly respect me doing?
How drunk are you?
I'm not drunk, sir.
Your eyes are red and glassy, which indicates that you're under the influence of alcohol.
No, sir, it is dark.
You're making bad decisions. You're being over here in a parking lot.
Well, that's allegedly. I haven't been accused of doing anything. I'm just asking.
I can smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from your purse.
Well, my deodorant is pretty strong.
All right, turn around.
What started as a normal conversation soon revealed deeper issues. The officer's questioning uncovered evidence of underage drinking by the group. Empty cans and bottles were scattered throughout the area, and the smell of alcohol was unmistakable. It was clear that these teenagers were not only having fun, but were breaking the law.
Back up, ma'am. Back up. Back up, ma'am. Back up!
My arms are tight. Please don't hold my arms that tight. That hurts.
Well,
As if the situation wasn't complicated enough, one of the teens decided to urinate in public. In a classic example of poor judgment, this act of public urination added another layer of drama to the unfolding. Another officer spoke to the teen who was caught urinating. The footage shows the stern look on the officer's face. The officer's attempt to stop him was met with an immediate snickering response from the teen.
shall I get you in handcuffs? I gotta hold you like this.
Please don't let us.
Ma'am, stop.
I'll cooperate, but
Stop. You created this entire circumstance. You created this entire circumstance. But it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves to hear what you just did.
Yeah.
Because people make really bad decisions and do things they shouldn't do. Like,
Clark County, you'll know. You have my address, you'll know.
No.
The officer's patience was wearing thin. The teen's nonchalant attitude toward a serious crime only served to frustrate the officers. It was clear that the teens didn't understand the gravity of their actions. The officers promptly took the group into custody and took them to the police station for processing.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It'll be okay.
Sorry, because you were getting in trouble.
Well, it was just gonna be a citation.
I'm really sorry.
I got to give it props. You guys he was going to get a ticket for urinating, and that was going to be it. And y'all both have found a way to get yourselves locked up with this, which is just absolutely amazing.
So we can do all this other stuff. Okay?
Can I call one of my parents, please?
No, to make any phone
You're
call
under
you need to
arrest.
while
You
you're
cannot
jail.
make any phone calls.
As the situation escalated, the teens' emotional reactions became more apparent. The reality of their situation became dire, and their attempts to evade responsibility were both frantic and dramatic.
Doesn't matter.
My
You
hands
still
are
be
kinda full
searched
right
and
now.
sent to arrest.
My name, that's me. That's me. Look at my real ID, please, sir. It's in there. That's me. It's me.
So,
When you get to the jail, you'll be allowed to make phone calls.
We'll go to the jail.
Oh, yeah.
It was all a mistake. Despite the pleas and apologies, the officers remained firm. The law was clear, and these teens had crossed too many lines. Their desperate pleas for leniency did not sway the officers' decision. The teens were handcuffed and placed in the back of a patrol car. Their night out had turned into a real-life lesson. As they were taken away, the weight of their actions was lifted. The arrest was not just a consequence of their actions. It was a wake-up call. The reality of facing legal consequences was something these teens had never really experienced before. They were about to experience firsthand the importance of respecting the law. In Florida, underage drinking is a crime and can result in severe penalties. According to Florida statutes, 𝐿 62.111, it is illegal for anyone under the age of 21 to consume alcohol or other alcoholic beverages. The teens were charged with a misdemeanor under this law. The teens were fined up to $1,000. Fortunately, this was their first offense. Otherwise, they could have been jailed for up to 60 days. All right, fellas, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and educational contents in the future. Thanks for your support.